Guys, welcome back to my channel, and today is another trial of my makeup for my wedding. I have used the new Flawless 2 Mattes or Flawless Matte 2 palette on my eyes today. It's quite warm, it's slightly bolder than last time. I've used a bolder lip as well, and I've used a bit more contour. And the reason I've done that is because if I hadn't, apparently the photographs need to be a little bit bolder. In the last one I did it very peachy, very sun-kissed. Today I've gone a little bit bolder, but still kept with the matte theme. I think I'm definitely going down a matte eye route, but I still don't know. I will be wearing glasses, so I'll just show you. I'm probably going to wear these because they are a bit lighter than normal. So yes, I hope you enjoy the video and carry on watching for the tutorial. Thanks, guys. So we are starting with the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. I think this is going to be really luminous, and I'm just going to put that all over the face. I think for the day I want to use the Touche Éclatante foundation. This is the tester still, and I will have enough for the day because it's just a little bit higher coverage than the old formula. So I just want to use that, and I'll put it all over the face using the Real Technique sponge. For concealer, I'm using my Avon Creamy Concealer that comes in the pot. And I'll be using for any blemishes, not that I've got many at the moment, my lasting finish. I can't remember what it's called. It's rubbed off, you see, so I can't even remember what it's called. By Collection. So I'm just going to use those with the damp beauty blender. If this is a bit choppy, I'm trying to make it shorter. So my apologies for the choppiness, but it's just that it's just so long normally, and I just want to, you know, make sure it's not too long for the video. Like I say, I use the Collection concealer. It's just too thick for under the eyes, but it's really good for covering up any blemishes or anything else that you need to cover. It's not really a highlighting concealer, that's for sure, so I wouldn't recommend it. I'm just going to pop on my eye base now so that it dries down, and I'm going to use the Fergie Wet n Wild for Fergie one. I'm just going to pop that on the eye now. Excuse my eyebrows. I am going to be using matte eyeshadow, so I'm going to use something on top of this. I'm just going to pat that down, and the same with the other side. My eyebrows really need doing, so just ignore them. I just need to give them a good pluck before next week. Well, next week. So just patting that down, and then I'm going to leave that to dry. What I am going to use now, and I haven't used yet, and I'm looking forward to trying to use, well, I have used it before, but I haven't used it yet for a tutorial, and I'm going to use the Infallible Sculpt today. It's a cream contour. This is the lightest shade. So I'm going to use this on my face. And I'm going to cream contour today. So I'm just going to put a bit there. And a bit there. Hoping that's high enough. I'm going to put a dab here. And I'm going to put a dab here. And then a little bit down my nose there. And down my nose there. Underneath slightly, and then I'm just going to pop some down here. Now I'm deciding to use creams actually for the whole look, although I might top it up with a bit powder. Both the blusher is going, and the highlight and contour is going to be cream, apart from I will be adding a highlight. So I'm just going to blend this in with the brush first upwards so that it sort of creates that dark shadow. I don't want it to be too sharp. And just blend that down into the neck. I will be blending it properly. In fact, I'm going to go away and blend it in a second so that you're not watching too much of a blending video, but I just wanted to show you what I'm doing. So I'm just blending that upwards into the face. So I'll be back in 2 seconds. And then I'm going to use this white light highlight. This is a matte highlight, which is what it needs to be. And I'm really going to carve out underneath this brush, and just here and here. Again, I'm probably going to accentuate with a little bit of powder, but I really wanted to give the cream contour a go and give you guys a look at how to do it without looking too cakey. Carve that out a bit and then just around the lips. I can rub that off. So I am going to use the Beauty Blender to blend this in now. It's not a beauty blender, is it? It's a, a what you call it? Real Technique sponge, but you got the gist, you knew what I meant. I just seem to keep them all, calling them all beauty blenders because it's easier. There we go. Right, so that's the cream contour done, but it doesn't mean that it's all done. I'm just going to pop on the Vivid Blush Lacquer in Heart, I think it is. And I'm just going to put a tiny dot on my hand, and that should do both cheeks. I do like a good cream blusher. I think these are great, I really do. I think they're brilliant for the summer when you want just a flush of colour. Actually, I have a really nice one from Stila that I haven't used for a while, but I want to. I'm just going to rub that in on the apples of my cheeks. So I'm just going to take the powder to set it, and I'm going to do that using a big brush. This one will do, from Eco Tools, and just setting all of that in place. I am using a luminous setting powder because I want my skin to look really flushed and lovely and dewy and, you know, luscious. So just setting that like so. And then I'm going to take the contour kit by Makeup Revolution, and I'm just going to make it a little bit more obvious. Now, the reason I'm doing that is I've been told that it's not easy to pick up on camera any makeup, so I want to make it just that little bit bolder. I want you to be able to see that I've really structured the face in the pictures. I'm just using the contour shade to just go over that. What I did before, just bring that up a bit. I really want to give myself a bit of cheekbone for the wedding, and just blending it all the way through in a 3 motion. Before I just gave myself a really flushed look. This time I'm chiseling out my face a bit more. There we go. I'm still not overly doing it though, because I think that would really, it might not work. I'm now going to pop on some highlight, and I'm also going to, so I'm going to use the, oh, it's come out of its box, This is the Peachy Pink Kisses. Oh, I just love it. Just look at it. It's such a good highlight. It's like stunning. Oh, beautiful. Let's say on this side. I love this fan brush. There you go. There's the highlight. Pop a bit on the end of my nose as well. Love it. I'm not going to do it on my lips yet. I'm just going to leave that for now. And I am going to spray a bit of the NYX Dewy Finish finishing spray. Where are we? I love this one. I think I've heard that the other one isn't so great, but this setting spray is excellent. It's very long lasting. My glasses don't rub anything off. It's just brilliant. So eyes, on to eyes. I'm going to use the MAC Paint Pot in Painterly. It does crease on me a little, but I'm not too fussed. I'm not going to get my old knickers in a twist, really. Let me just find a little brush. There we go. There's a little thingy applicator, sponge tip applicator. These are really good for applying cream shadows if you haven't used them before. I'm using Painterly because it just takes my eyes right back to neutral, I believe, anyway. Oof. Yeah, I've put on the base, the primer first anyway. I'm just going to take this down to neutral. That's what these sponge tip applicators are for. Just a little tip with storage. I store this upside down and make sure the lid is really tight so that it doesn't dry out, because I've heard from other people that it does dry out. So I don't want that to happen to me. So first of all, let's take a brush. We will take, if I can find it, oh, difficult, can't find a brush. I have a ton of brushes, look, all of these, and I can't find a brush that I want to use. So the brush, we'll take this one. I wanted a different brush. Okay, it doesn't matter. We'll take this one. I'm not going to go on about brushes. And we're using the Flawless 2 matte palette, and we're taking the colour in Ranking, which is the third one down, which is a light cream. I'm just going to take that all over the top of the lid to prime, top of just underneath the arch, basically. Eyebrow, sorry. And down into the crease. I always lay it down because I find it easier to lay the crease colours down. So there we go. So I'm just going to pop that in there like so. Brilliant. Let's start with the crease colours. This is my favourite bit, laying down crease colours. I don't know why. I just really enjoy it. And yeah, I'm going to start with the crease colour. And I'm going to start with... I'm just going to start with this neutral one here, just this, which is called Standard, and that one's going to go straight into the crease. I just want that as a subtle transitions shade. Let's pop that on that side as well, just like so. And then I'm just going to start building these peachy colours, and I'm going to start with that top one called Ripe, and I'm just going to build that into that. You don't need a lot, look at that, you really don't. I'm just going to build that again here. Oh, it's so pretty, really pretty. I'm just going to keep blending that through because I don't want it to be too obvious. Then I'm going to take Final, which is the next colour down, which is like a burnt orange. I'm just going to focus that on this edge. And the same on this one. And then I'm going to take a clean brush in a minute and work that through. Yeah. I'm just going to take a clean blending brush and just work that through. I want the transition to be there. as I'll be wearing glasses, everything will be a bit bolder because otherwise you just won't see it. So there's just no point in laying down loads of colours when you can't actually see them. What did I just do with that brush? That's weird. There it is. I'm now going to take the lovely chocolate brown colour called Notch. Really pretty colour. I'm just going to pop that into the crease. And the same on this side. This little angle brush from eBay is really, really good for laying down crease colours. I really like it. So just going to work that, blend all of that out. And the same with this side. Putting my chin in it now, aren't I? So that's the crease colour done. And I want to use a all over the lid shade. And I'm thinking I might go for one of these lighter colours and possibly this light pink. I'm not sure yet, or the light white. I haven't made I might do the white on the inner half and then the pink on the outer half. I'm just going to grab a flat paddle brush and I am going to take the white and I'm going to pop that right on the inner part of the eye quite lightly. And the same, and this is in Floor. And the one next to it's called Flawless. I love it. It's Flawless Mattes. So just going to add that white shade. I really want my eyes to stand out. Taking Less, which is the pinkier shade, and applying that from the third outwards. It's a really bright, brightening colour. And if you're not afraid to have bright lids, then it'll really work for you. Next, I'm going to take a pencil brush and I'm going to dip into Vintage, which is this stunning dark brown. And I'm just going to use that in the outer V, just to carve the eye out a bit more. I'm going to have to remember how I've done this if I do decide to use this for the wedding day. Really going to have to remember. Oh, these are so good. They're so highly pigmented, these eyeshadows. I feel like the formula is even better than before. And I say that every time I get a new palette from... Oh, I've just got a bit of fallout on the face. And now I'm going to blend all of that too. And the same on this side. These are super blendable. Can you see that? Oh, hello. Just stunning. Lovely. I'm just going to take that pencil brush again and I'm going to go in with that lovely dark brown and just go under the eye slightly. Not too much. I don't want it to be too smoky, but I just want to accent the outer corner of my eye, because I will be putting on some lashes and I want to join everything up. Just that bit there. I just want to make my eyes look slightly bigger. So next I'm going to pop on the lashes, and they are single lashes. I have never done this before, but no, I'm actually going to put on some mascara first, because you can't put them on without putting on mascara. So I've got to put on the mascara first. So I'm going to pop on the mascara, and this is the mascara from L'Oreal. It's the False Lash Mascara. You will have heard me speak about this all month. I am in love. It was in my April favourites, and I could probably say this is my holy grail mascara, based on its incredible lengthening power. I think it really just coats all the lashes, although I have got a new one. This is running out, so I've got a new one for the actual day. I've got a lot of fallout on my cheek, which I need to attend to, but I'll sort that out in a minute. So Hopefully you guys can't see it too much. It's all here. Oh well. Sure you don't mind. This video is getting really long. I'll show you the lashes. I'm not going to do them on camera because if they don't work, then it won't be such a long video. But I am going to show you them. I got them. They're just some cheap individual sort of lashes. And I just want to put a few on just to give my lashes that extra oomph. So I'm going to show you those first. Just take off what's on my face. And it's these. Just some little eyelashes. So I'm going to do that now off camera and then I'll be back. So the result is that this side is a lot better than this side and I just can't get that right. So I think practice will make perfect. It's just not easy to get them on very equally. But yes, I prefer having those to fake lashes, or I do have some corner ones, so I might use those, so we'll see. But yeah, that's really nice. And now I'm going to use a brown eyeliner. I am not doing a winged liner with this look. I'm just going to use a dark brown liner on the top just to frame the eyes, just so that it gives it a bit more of a finished look, soft look. Pardon me. Of course I burped on this. So I'm just gonna frame the eyes with this brown liner. There we go. Just making them look a little bit brighter, a bit bigger. And then onto the lips. And on the lips today I am using a long-lasting lipstick because I'm going to be eating basically and I want it to last through the whole day. So I'm using the Maybelline 24 colour in Absolute Plum. I decided to use something a bit bolder for the day. There we go, and that is the finished look. So I will be back in just a second because I'm going to do my hair and then you'll see the finished look. And that is it. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next video. Of course, as always, subscribe if you haven't already, comment down below if you wish and give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thanks guys.